Good morning. Wednesday morning. Oh, he's on his way down with a shovel already. We're Stafford is where we're at, and I'm just going to check the door. Got no gloves on. Just see if he wants me. Oh yeah, we're right up. See where he wants me. God. Which pile is loading me out? Oh, he is loading me out of that pile. So he's loading me out of there. We're all good. Gonna knock it down. And yeah, should get in there. Torch is charged. So we can put that back in the locker. Just turn it off. What's my hat doing? Get these windows shut before it starts loading me. Oh God, it's cold. No, I tell a lie. It's not as cold as it was. Oh, it's gone off. Yeah, he's all right with that. This is a nice spot. It goes right back, load right down at bottom, coming from top. You can't see nothing coming in. It's absolutely pitch black. Put wheels down, put scales on. Yeah, it's pitch black. So I thought I'd start recording as we got in. We had a good sleep last night. Really good sleep last night. Just put you there. You're too high, you're too low. On the dashboard. I've got loads of clips everywhere, but I keep it on stick because I walk around with stick and then put it on my chest when I can. But I'm just going to wipe the windscreen because I always forget on a morning. And I'm travelling down the road, it's still a bit dark, and the lights sort of blind you. Windows are terrible at the moment. Just can't get them right. There, that'll do. Especially the side windows. It just don't matter what you put on it. Just give them a. That one's just as bad, but I think that's on the outside. Is that one? So yeah, we're loading out of Stafford. Mill Farm, I think it's called, Mill Farm. Take it down to Whitchurch, which is half an hour down the road. In there, they're not bad in there. That's an A.W. Jenkins site. They're not bad on there. There's a lad and a lass. I think one does an early shift, one does a late shift. Sometimes they're in together for like a crossover shift. And there is a shovel driver in there. He can be a bit moody. Other ones like, yeah, tip it there, and you can be ages if your door gets stuck. But the other one's like, I've got loads more trucks to get in. You're like, where? But yeah, he's all right. Look at the blue flashing lights on that. Oh, look how terrible when his light shines on that. Look at that, and I just can't get it off. Don't matter how much I clean it. It doesn't matter how many fresh cloths I use, it just still, it doesn't matter what I use, rag, toweling, paper towel, I just can't get it right. I need to do my wing mirrors a bit later on, not doing them now. And I've run out of, more or less, there's a little bit left in it. I don't know whether I got this window and glass cleaner. I'm sure this is our lasses, but my dad used to have some glass cleaner for his business, for when he did his framing, and when he used to put glass into frames for people. And when he stopped doing that and he was just doing the mount boards, he gave me a bottle of glass cleaner, and it was like the best stuff ever. He used to buy it off this bloke He used to travel around in a van with mount board on, and he used to bring this glass cleaner, and it was absolutely mint. He used to do the car with it, and he did it, and it lasted for weeks and weeks and weeks. But I don't think that's that stuff. And obviously my dad's not here anymore, so can't get that off him. He won't send it down. So, but yeah, I don't know if you can see there. You can't really see it on camera, but hey ho. So yeah, we're here. We'll probably be here all day, backwards and forwards to Whitchurch. We go through a little town at the bottom. It's quite tight, and when it gets busier and busier during the day, the harder it is to get through. And for me, if I lived there, wouldn't want a big Arctic coming through. So,
Right, my lover.
good morning, my lover. How are you?
How are you?
All right, you. You're live on YouTube. Just coming off now. We're out there. We've been out a while, to be fair. Phone calls and whatnot off my best mate. Like, he's rung me this morning, so I've had a chat with him as we were driving out through little town. We got through it quite quick, actually, to be fair, with it being so early. So we're just on A53, just heading to Whitchurch. We're literally 11 miles away. In total, I think it's about 20 miles, if that, give or take. He hasn't got much in, to be fair. So we're going to do this load, go back. Just going to double check with boss, go back, get another load, come back with that load. Now when I pick the second load up, I'll check to see how much there is. If there ain't enough to go back for a third, we'll ring him at Whitchurch. There might even be a reload out of Whitchurch, but there might be a load somewhere else, green waste from somewhere. It might be a run over to Crewe, get a load of compost for gravel master, something like that. So yeah, we're just coming up A53. There's not many lay-bys down here. That's reason why I've sort of parked outside outside the place. I could have gone into the little town where I've just been, but you know, it was just that time of night where it was rush hour, busy, so it wasn't even worth it. So we just parked outside there last night and we had a good kip, so quiet enough, little bit of traffic going behind you, but you don't really hear it. Market Drayton, that way, get to Market Drayton. So yeah, there's a few lay-bys down here, but they're normally full by about between like 4 and 5 o'clock. They're normally full. So we've 3/4 of a tank of diesel, so we're all right on that. 66% on our AdBlue, so we're good for fuel and AdBlue. So just been putting the world to rights with Leggy. He's been my best mate for years, a lot of years. Went to school together, him and his brother. I was in his brother's year, but I get on with both the same. But I speak to Leggy, the younger one, Chris. I speak to him more because Kev's up and down the country. He works for, he's a manager for a company that does all sorts of stuff, and Leggy works for Overfinch. He's one of the managers for Overfinch, selling posh cars. Putting the world to rights this morning, as we was, Leggy, about how old we are now and what we did when we was younger. The good times and the bad times. Wrong lane, lady. We're like putting the world to rights. We're like having a moan. We're in our 40s now. We love having a moan about getting old. My missus is like 10 years younger than me, so I only feel 38, and I'm not. I'm 40 plus that. Fields are a bit soggy, aren't they? Bit wet with that rain that we've had recently. Sort of downpours for a day, then it stops for like 3 weeks. Don't know what's going on. So I'm not going to rabbit on as much now. We're not far. We're 8 mile, a few roundabouts to get round, and we'll come back on when we're a bit closer. Welcome back. Will catch me back here, back on the weighbridge. My camera went flat. I charged it last night, but my camera went flat. Just as we got round the roundabout of the Shell garage to head up to Jenkins, tried to turn it on and it had gone flat, and my other camera was too high to grab, so we didn't film the bit after that bit to get to Jenkins and going into Jenkins. So I've put a new battery, or I've swapped the batteries over into this camera, charging the other battery, so that's that. So yeah, we're just going to go down there. We'll just wait for him to come and weigh us on. He'll give us a shout. We'll go back down, we'll reload, and then we've got enough enough power to film going back in, so you'll get to see Whitchurch's place. Good mound, isn't it? Plenty there to go on. And yeah, so we're going to do that tip at look at these, looking good. Daughter found them at home. Great. T-Rex, don't I? Keep sun out your eyes though. So we'll get a bit of footage when we get back there, and where we tip, and you'll see all the shovel drivers driving around and that, and where it is and whatnot. You'll get to see all that there. Then we're just doing 2, and then we're running over to Crewe. We're going to load Crewe, and then we're going to run to Gravel Master with a load of compost. Then we'll see where we go from there. So these lot might be on the break, and when we get down here, oh no, in fact I'll wait until we get a bit further out, and then I'll bang a break in, and we'll get a break in on the way back, and I'll have some breakfast then, so we'll do that. So we'll just sit and wait for lads to give us a shout. Right, yeah, we're just going back down here. Now we went this morning. Piles of rubble and all sorts. But what they do with that, so it's like a chicken yard. It's a, I don't know, I think they just get that here, and I don't know. We've got diggers and everything, but we want to be in here. Loading us back out of that bit again. It used to be up there in that corner, but it's not now. Started a shed and never finished it off, look. I always wonder why they never finish things off. What a day, what a beautiful day compared to what we've had. Just bick around a little bit so he can load us. Now we're better over this morning than what we was. Just bang it on a brake while they're not coming down. Right, I'm just going to jump out and just do the old back door routine. Go! Back door. Naughty. Put this one on because it's easy to get off when I'm filming. Jet wagon's a bit mucky, innit? That one won't tighten up properly. It just won't give it that next click. I don't know why. Yeah, it used to all be in that corner there. Different sizes. That's like oversize, whatever, and then that's like thingy down, pallet grade A sort of stuff. Just make sure the door hasn't moved, and it hasn't. Go on. We're a bit mucky, aren't we? Get them cleaned a little bit. Shows willing, doesn't it? So yeah, we come down here quite a bit. Normally they've got stacks of it. But it probably, I don't know. What do we reckon? There could be 2 loads there, but I'm only doing 1. And over to Crewe. So we'll just sit tight and wait for him to come down and load us. Right, you come back to us, we're just on 41 at Whitchurch. We are not far off Jenkins. This corner to go, and then just on straight, and comes up on our right. We've had our 30-minute break, so we've more or less got a full car to run to Crewe on. We'll get a break over at Crewe, we'll get a quarter of an hour over at Crewe. And bit of an industrial estate there, you can't park on it like. Yeah, we'll go get, we'll tip this and go get some compost for Gravel Master. And be able to see Crewe in a better daylight. Nice 650S, I think that was. Put this window up because it affects the camera actually. That should be better. Loads of old Morrison's trailers on the left hand side here. I don't know whether it's just a storing ground or like just where they come to retire, and they leave them there for sale, because some of them, like that one, hadn't moved for a long time. Heath. Yeah, we're just up here on the right hand side. We're not far off. Not a bad part of the country, to be fair. It's quite nice down here. Quite like it. It's not a bad little run that from there to there. You can get, I think most I've done is 4 in a day and 1 loaded on my back for the morning. Comes up on right. Not this bit. Proper run down that place, isn't it? With all asbestos roofs and yeah, weird. So right, yeah, we're going in here. So is this Jenkins. Oh, he's gonna let me he's going to let me go through. Good lad. That's what I like. Bit of Jenkins. Majority of them, they don't say boo to you. They're absolutely, some of them are so arrogant, it's unreal. Well, a lot of them are. They won't, even stood next to you while tipping, they won't say anything to you. We're going into that grey cabin there. We'll just go to the desk and go see her in there. Make sure we're on this bridge properly. Get full weight on, get all paperwork, which is that. Right, we'll just go weigh in and get sorted. And a clue what she said. Foreign from Bulgaria or somewhere, I don't know where she's from. Not a clue what she was saying. Good job I know what I'm doing when I get here, isn't it? Lads, one of the lads on shovels, he's brilliant. He just lets you get on with it. Which is the lad that is loading that conveyor belt there. He's going to get out my way for me to spin round, and then we'll stick it on the end of there, that pile there, and just sit on end of there so he can get to other side. He can lift that out and then he puts it through there, and it all gets sorted and whatnot and everything. So we'll just stick it on the end of here somewhere. We'll stay out of his way as much as we can. And then he'll just shift it up as and when he needs to. Don't want to get too far near the pile. We put P2 in because we might be able to push it straight off. Get revs up. Take the roof off. No storm stops at the moment, it's calm as hell. I managed to fasten the ladders on a bit there. We won't tell the wife that they shot off back at unit. Into the road. Oh, we might be able to push this straight off. All been well. And let it just pile up. 43,200 this load, it was a lot better. Nearly jumped then. It's just tipped all that on there. Come on. Yeah, I'm just going to push this straight off. Black as ace of spades, that stuff, innit? I don't know what it's with. Just a darker wood, I think. Door's moving perfectly at the moment as well, which is what we like. Coming all the way out, so if the grabbers don't mess about with scraping it along the top, they don't close the things up. Don't close the runners up. Yeah, so he'll just feed that into there. It's very similar to everywhere you go. There's loads of compost and stuff on the other side. Just different sizes and different colours, different shapes, different everything. It's not. Roads over there, massive pile over there. For what it is, then there's a big shed. It goes right back there. There's a shed on the other side that does other processing and that. So, emails, load of rubbish, Teemu, load of rubbish. So, right, we're going to tip this. We're just going to put into sat nav Crewe, just so it gives us a rough idea. I have a rough idea of the way that I am going. So, yeah, he's that goes off there. It drops smaller stuff down there. It kicks the bigger bits out there. He takes that smaller stuff, the thinner, real thin stuff, and he takes off to go put it on another pile. So, yeah. So we're 20 miles. You can see that. Should get there for about 5 to 12. We just go back the way we came. Instead of turning right at the roundabout where the co-op is, I think we go straight on there, and we'll head for Crewe. And we'll get a quick break in while we're over there, get loaded. You'll see Crewe in the daylight, which we go there quite a bit, and then we'll go back Manchester way, over to Gravelmaster. See you in a bit. Right, we just shut doors. Shut the door. You shut the door just in that area. We've just come off Weybridge. Instead of, you just turn left basically. Oh, let's shut our roof before we get going down the road. Well, I thought you had you facing the other way. Oh God. That one's filling in that. Potholes. Potholes, they are brutal coming in. Absolutely brutal. So yeah, we're going to head for Crewe. We're 20 miles away. 20 miles to get to Crewe. Getting out here, getting right out of here is hard work. Going left, it's not so bad, but going right out of here is absolutely horrendous. It's just car after car after car, and same other way, car after car after car after car. So we'll get out of here and we'll get going to Crewe. This was not the route that we was going down, but we've been diverted to a road closure. Now, I'm thinking that this might bring us out at the roundabout where we turn right past Co-op. Possibly. Some beautiful houses around here, like that. Yeah, back there we should have gone straight on. It turned us right and brought us down here. So we're on Whitchurch Road. It was 525 or something like that. And it just tells us a left turn, but I thought it would have brought us out at that roundabout. I might be wrong. We're not far from Market Drayton, to be fair, which we passed going to Jenkins. The roads aren't massively wide for Arctics. You know, wagon and drag up from, and then there's an Arctic coming up this way. He's gone off left to Market Drayton. 529 he's gone for. But this is bringing us through like a bit of a mini town, very similar to the one that we travelled through earlier. That road's quite tight, but we're following the diversion signs. Which is there. Let this guy through. Follow the diversion. And oh, there's always one in there. There's always one. Yeah, you are going to have to go in there, mate. Oh, misery guts. He was not happy. The diversion is the diversion, isn't it? So, yeah, we're going to crack on through diversion, see where it brings us out. So you're back with me. And we are left. We're left here. So we're back on track. This is the way that I normally come. Anyway. And we're only about 5 miles off. So oh dear. Yeah, we're 5 miles off. So diversion's taking us, it's taking us nearly 20-25 minutes longer. That's only because of the roads and how narrow they were. Arctic's going the other way, no passing places. Not to worry, we're back on track and heading for the right spot. Yeah, from Derby, this is the exact way that we come. We've come out at the right spot, and this is the where that come in. United Utilities tanker. So we're only down to roundabout, turn right, and over another roundabout, and then we're virtually there. So we'll be back when we pull into gate entrance. Here we are, back at Crewe in the daylight. I think it was dark the last time we came here. So it was first thing. We parked up the road. It's so slow here though, it's unreal. You could be waiting on Weybridge for like 20 minutes. All you've got to do is put your weight in. And yeah, it's just one of them things. But we're here. When we come with Greenway, so we go on the bridge, drive forward to where that tank is there, drive forward, sit there. When they shout us, you reverse round and then you go into the shed that I showed before. But we'll just go down, back up, other side of this pile here, on the other side, and they'll load us from there. So we'll sit, wait and get in. We're loaded and we're out, travelling. In the summertime, when we're bringing green waste after green waste, there's 2, 3, 4 companies coming in at a time, plus like 20 dustbin wagons. This is all we've got to pass. There's a passing spot here, there's one on the left where we check to do the door. It's mental, and obviously he's going to stay there, make me go into there and not what I don't know. You're welcome, mate, arsehole. You know when you're driving towards somebody and they're letting you through, and you wave and say thank you, and they don't stick their hand up, they don't say, oh no, you're alright, or whatever. Or when you let them through, they don't say thank you. I sort of wish, I think, I wish I hadn't stopped now, or I wish I hadn't let you through, or I wish I hadn't waved. That's one pet hate of mine, is just acknowledgement. Thanks very much, mate. It costs nothing. It costs absolutely nothing to say thanks, mate, cheers, pal, you know, or thank you very much for letting me through, or, you know, even like, oh, I'm sorry, you know. It just does my head in. I just think, why did I even wave or flash my lights? Though I should have gone, no, F you, I'm coming through, and not even said thank you. Rant over. Anyhow, rant over. What have we got? 3 hours driving before we need any sort of break. So we're going to crack on a bit because it is 1 o'clock. Even if you have to have a 45-minute at Gravel Master, that isn't a problem. Because we can have a 45-minute at Gravel Master and we can get straight out here. Ooh, no one coming. But we do have to change gear because we're not going anywhere. Get your gears right, Beachy, get your gears right. So right, yeah, we're going to start heading for sort of Manchester. We'll run down 56 and with a few, once we get off this main road, we turn left over at Little Bridge. We're going to just have a, do we have a quick stop and get fuel? We're half a tank. We'll probably use a fair bit of that. Let me wind this window up. We'll probably use a fair bit of that getting back over to Gravel Master. So do we just top up and then it's done? And then we'll probably only have to fill up on Friday unless we're filling up at the yard. We'll have a think while we're getting to the garage, and we might just stick half a tank in. Just then we've got it. Right, let's crack on. Decided to pull in and get some fuel. Then I've got it. Number 17 we want to be on. Got no rubbish to get rid of. So we're on 17. Right. We'll go into the shop, give our fuel card in, and we'll come back out. Get rid of that bit of dust, and we'll come back out. Right. Put this thing off. I think this one clicks, if I remember rightly. Right done. So, trick of the trade. Trick of the trade. Stick that in there. Don't know if it's going to hold though. Don't want it to fall. Is it safe? I think so. Go down here. If you push it right here, you bounce it off. One of them safety things. Fuel it up. How much we're going to get? Who knows? Nice transporter. Don't know if ours is going to be sort of that sort of red when it finally goes in for painting. Who knows? Don't know when it's going to get painted. Next month, I think. And the guy is finished. Put our electrics into the hot tub, so we can use it at the weekend, all being well. Right, we'll fuel up a little bit, get some fuel in, and we'll get sorted. There she comes, up to the top. Fill her up. Yeah, fill right up. Hey up. Backsplash. And backsplash. That'll do. 260.72. Wasn't bad, was it? Wasn't bad at all. Right. Them off. Let's go get paid. Filled up. And it says 500 for what it is. Last time I came in here, there was an Arctic trying to get in this way. He did it, he sort of apologised. I think he knew he'd gone wrong as soon as he started coming in. It is easily mistaken. Come on. Get going, bloody hell. Right, we'll get out. Bought a Twix for the journey. We might just have to stop and just fill my juice bottle up, because I think we're about out, I think. Should have done it in Gravel Master, to be fair. But we didn't. So yeah, we're gonna sort of head out and see what we see on where we'll come back. M62. We've got onto M62. Just passing Birch Services. We're not going in there today. We're gonna keep our foot down. We have literally got an hour and 57. So I'm gonna see what we're like at Hartshead, to whether I jump in there for a 45, but we want to really sort of push on and get to Gravel Master, because they'll shut. I think last loading is about 4, half 4, so we've got a bit of ground to make up. It'd be better if we could get there, get tipped, pull outside, get a break in really. So yeah, we'll get our foot down a little bit and make some headway to get there. And then I don't actually know where our next load will be. It could be into Hull, it could be anywhere basically. I'm not even going to guess. It could be anywhere after this. But this will be 3 loads in for today. I think it was 4 on Monday, only 2 yesterday, just because of the distances. And we obviously didn't get loaded last night. I reckon we could have probably got loaded if we'd have gone straight in. But I did need a break, so, and I got 11 off. That's the main thing. Got an 11 off, which I needed. So get into middle lane for this junction. So yeah, we're just going to crack on 62 a little bit and try and make some headway. That wasn't a bad journey. You join me back on Route Road. We're just going up to Croft Road even. And we're just right here. And we can virtually see Gravel Master as we speak. So we've got 30 minutes spare before we need a break, so we can get in here, get tipped, and get a break on. 3:45. I can't see us getting reloaded tonight, so we'll just be at 3 loads today. There's Gravel Master in front of us. Surely you're a bit of Gravel Master. I think we've had Gravel Master on content before. We'll have it on content over the summer, I would have thought. I've parked there before. It's not brilliant round here for fuel theft. and yeah, it's not the best. And soon, before you know it, all these down this side where that trailer is, they all park along there, wait to get loaded. But we can cut in front of all them and come round and go get tipped. Someone's had the barrier off, so we just need to go down to sheeting and then we'll go and get tipped. Nearly didn't take you with me. They've used a fair bit because it's like out here normally. But they've got a good pile up. I tell you what, you won't want that falling on you, would you? You won't want that collapsing. You won't want that collapsing on you. Sod it. Might have to have a sweep out, but we'll see. We might not. But yeah, you won't want that collapsing on you, would you? And it goes right back as well. So we used to tip it right far back. And it just depends how much they're bagging and putting through stuff. So, but yeah, this is 10mm. And he's alright with it dropping here. If you've watched previous videos, you'll have seen this coming off, but they tend to load it all on one side. Now, sometimes this gets stuck, and when it does, when the floor's not moving, you've got to get under here, and there's a bar that's moving there, moves the floor. You can see that. You've got to sort of shove that, stop the floor, move it, shove it about a bit, pull it backwards and forwards for it to actually tip. Otherwise the floor just stops. It's an absolute nightmare, but it's only because it's just so heavy on the floor. But then eventually it comes off, then it'll just do it itself. And it was just a little trick that I'd learnt last year. Boots off, window up. So yeah, we're tipping this. We're not gonna sort of message in yet because I still need a break, and then see if we are loading. Right, we're out, guys. We're done. We are finished. Pretty long day. 2 loads out of Stafford, load out of Crewe to Gravel Master, and we're just here parked outside. We're just sticking it on a 45. Then we'll find out where we're going, and see what's on for Thursday, Friday maybe, and see what's happening. So yeah, you've seen a bit of Stafford, Crewe a little bit again, Gravel Master a bit again, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. That is the video done for today. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share it, comment, and ask me any questions. Ask if there's out you want doing. I know Matt wants a nighttime video. We will get that done when it's a little bit lighter, mate. So yeah, that's done. Wednesday finished. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, share. I try and answer all your comments. Thanks for watching. See you soon.